This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby.
What's up, pal?
Not much, buddy. I am back from Brea. Shout out to Brea.
Yeah, one of the
Shout
best
out
clubs
to
ever.
Yep, and very quickly, if you're in the Austin area at all, we're doing Act Off, finding the best and worst actor among the best comics in Austin at the Sunset Strip, Bryan Redband's room. Come out this Wednesday. It's going to be.
What are they doing? They got to act.
Yeah, they're
Like
going to be
improv?
prompt to do. Yeah, like improv prompt.
And
to
you
do
guys just
certain
looking
things.
for people to fill in for your thing? Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it'll be great. And
That'd be cool. How was your fourth, pal?
It was good, buddy. I was on a
Well,
plane.
you're flying on the fourth.
I was flying on the fourth.
Nothing worse.
No, it's not crowded though. Most people are not.
No, I know, but you're not doing anything for the fourth, but flying.
Landed, hung with my kids, had a good dinner with my kids.
Oh, so you're still able to do some fourth.
All good. And then fireworks are fireworks. And I don't
Well, in LA,
give
they're
a
whatever.
shit, but it's all good. Did you have good fireworks?
I had the best 4th of July I've ever had.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Now hold on.
They did.
I love this because I buzzed your house, in a helicopter.
I know, I wasn't there.
And your house is looking good.
Yeah.
I very much
wasn't
enjoyed your
there.
house from the
Oh,
air.
you saw it from the bird's eye?
It's looking. It's the kind of house
That grass
where people
is
go.
popping.
People go like this. They go, one day when I succeed, that's the house I want.
Yeah.
So congratulations
Thank
on
you,
that.
sir. Thank you.
Like it very much.
The neighborhood did a block party for July 4th. Buddy, it's like we're in Pleasantville. I'm waiting for the other foot to drop. I'm like,
nothing
what's
better.
going on here? And so it was raining, so I figured we couldn't get fireworks. And the rain stopped, and one of the neighbors was like, man, you want to go get some fireworks? I'm like, yeah, let's go up there. We go up there. They have everything.
Everything.
Like when I was a kid, everything. And I go, dude, I want to put on like a Disneyland performance. He goes, say less. They bring out like 6 of these huge, one was called like the Trumper, just all these huge fireworks. I get M80s for the kiddos.
M80s.
M80s. I got all the stuff I had as a kid.
We
The
gotta
ones that
be
go
careful of
zzz.
those.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, I put on a show.
And so for the neighborhood.
For the neighborhood. And I was telling Chin this. So I lied him for T and Bossy because they're from LA. We can't have fireworks in LA. So, but they've never been around it like I was as a kid. They're freaking out, dude. And at the last one I did like a big hurrah where it's 3-minute big fireworks. So 6 minutes total. Disneyland style. Right above us. T and Bossy are freaking out. It ends and everyone starts clapping. And then the neighbors had a little bit to drink. One guy, I was like, oh damn. One guy starts going, USA, USA. Then all the other neighbors are like, USA, US. And the kids were like, USA.
Fantastic.
I was like, this is
Fantastic.
not LA, is it?
No, it's not.
And I turned around, one guy's wrapped in the American flag going, USA.
Did you see the poll that they did where they polled Democrats and then they polled Republicans, and only 34% or 32% of Democrats are proud to be American, and 92% of Republicans
Yeah.
are proud to be American. It's
Yeah.
so interesting.
Yeah.
It's like just a
course,
different
the
way of
left's
looking
not
at
happy.
the world. Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's none of that around me though, dude.
Dude, how much fun is
And all
that?
the houses had different, like our theme, we had chili at our house. What do you have? Chili and something else. And
So
then
people just come over and
it's just your door's open. The kids go, they pick houses. So they, for like an hour and a half to one house, another house.
there's nothing better than that.
Crazy, dude. Crazy.
I may
crazy.
be your neighbor. My neighborhood's too quiet, bro.
No, quiet's good. And that's why, like, you see, like, Shane Gillis and Tim Dillon be like, they'll hate on Austin. It's because they don't have families. I can't imagine being here and being
true.
single. I don't know what the downtown,
yeah.
I don't know what the downtown scene's like.
No. Well, you're
But
also at an age where
It's like suburbs.
that's so funny. Being single without kids now sounds like hell.
I don't
You know what I mean?
do.
When you're young, you're like, when you're now.
But there's this young dude who's in the neighborhood, and he moved in like 6 months ago, and I think he's put his house for sale because he's like, it's too quiet, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you're around families, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and things aren't popping.
when you're
in the
an
suburbs.
adult with kids, all you want is to hear your kids playing and laughing. When that's the
outside.
case, there's nothing better.
Now, if you're a single dude, and that's why if Tim or some of those other comics that moved here, like, Austin's not it. I'm like, it's because you're single, dude.
Yeah, you got it.
It's probably not the move.
I couldn't agree more.
Chin.
How dare you, boy?
I invited Chin. Listen to this. Listen to this. I mean, granted, I knew what Chin was doing, but let me just do it to be
We
silly
know
here.
it. Yeah, we know what's up.
I know exactly what's going on. So I tell Chin, why don't you come to the July? I know he just moved here. I'm like, why don't you come to my July 4th neighborhood party? Chin goes, dude, that sounds fun. I go, there's going to be barbecue, a bunch of kids. It's going to be fun, fireworks. Chin texts me the night before. Dude, cool if I bring me and 5 of my friends?
No.
4.
3.
Well, no, dude. Well, no, you can't bring random people.
It's a girl
event
and a couple and their daughter, which is like 5 years old. I thought would be good play pals.
A girl and a couple with a daughter.
But Chin, you can't have that. Can't have the riff.
No. But me and Brendan knew.
I knew by him doing. You get the way he set it up was him being like,
I don't want to do this.
I just can't make it.
no, it was like him being like, I know you invited me. This is my way out.
Yeah.
Can I invite me and 7 of my friends?
Because I didn't want to leave them behind.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the invite, so I wanted to I didn't want to bail on you. I told you that straight up.
Yeah, I get it. What'd you do instead, Chin?
I bailed on them and I stayed home. But then I went furniture shopping afterwards.
Oh, wow. You even bailed on them?
But then I went to hang out with them after the day after for dinner and furniture
So the
shopping.
4th you did nothing.
No, I stayed home.
Would you watch TV and drink?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's all right.
That's sad.
Because it was storming.
It was storming.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I've never seen harder rain ever in my life.
It was billowing.
Yeah.
I text you. I was like, Bryan, how's Brea? I was being silly.
Brea and
this
LA
rain, man, won't
sunny,
stop.
75.
Boy, we need it. Am I right? Dude, I've never seen rain this hard.
Do you know what I realized about? I was in Los Angeles. I spent time in the South Bay, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa, and
Great down
Venice.
there. It's great down there.
Amazing. And you know what I realized when you're down there? You never sweat. You never sweat.
There's no humidity.
None. It was 75 and breezy, 74 and breezy.
That's
I was
LA,
in a
buddy.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is why
Yeah,
LA
sorry.
will always have people in it.
Always.
Hard to argue.
That's why the homeless is crazy because they're like, dude, weather's great year round.
I mean, yeah,
we have benefits.
that's right.
We get cell phones and shit.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I sweat so much in here. Just being in here.
Dude,
If I'm in my garage just doing something, I'm drenched.
two things in LA.
I'd see, but I like the sweat, dude.
Two things in LA: no bugs, and no sweat.
bugs,
Now,
dude.
now, where I'm at, you'll get because I'm near a forest. I'm abutting a forest. You want to talk about mosquitoes? They don't bite me, but they bite my family.
They're big boys.
Big boys to bits.
Oh man, I was walking 2 nights ago and the fucking vulture was chilling. I meant to take a picture for you.
Yeah.
Wait till you get your peepers on this fucking
He's a big boy.
camel of the sky.
Yeah.
It's a fucking black camel of the sky with a red face.
Yeah.
Big boy.
A big boy.
Jurassic Park quality.
Pterodactyl.
Dude, it's going to grab
That
one of my
movie.
kids.
That movie looks fun. The new Jurassic Park. My friends went and saw it. And said,
They're always fun. They're never, that's that fucking thing by my house. Big boy. Can you eat them?
You cannot eat them.
That's a good question.
You don't want to eat birds that eat
Dead.
stuff because you will get all kinds of weird shit. And that's why in the Bible.
That's why with bears too, right?
Yep. So in the Old Testament, there are very, very, very specific birds that they talk about not eating. You do not eat birds of prey like osprey, vultures, because they feed on dead animals and you'll get all kinds of weird parasites. The reason you have to usually brine and then cook bear, if anybody serves you bear that's
Hey man, I was just asking if we could eat vulture.
You're gonna get trichinosis because they eat dead shit too.
And you get the worms in your...
Any animal. That's why also they say don't eat like cats and shit, like carnivores that eat other flesh. And pigs, you know why they don't say pigs? Pigs
eat
in
everything.
the Old Testament, they'll eat everything. So
But
God,
pigs are great,
I meant to get a picture of that big boy. God, he's impressive.
yeah, you can get salmonella and parasites, bacteria, from vultures.
You don't think anybody's killing them?
But pigs are good though, right?
Look at that. Vulture meat can be riddled with bacteria and could cause food
it's not
poisoning,
good for you.
even fatal to humans.
Do you eat a lot of pig, Jen?
Yeah. So when my friends, I've never hunted before, but when my friends go hunting, they give me some of their pig.
Boar?
I don't know. There's javelina and pigs
God,
and also
people keep
deer.
inviting me to kill boar out here, man. It's like,
I want to do it so bad.
we can set it up.
Yeah.
Well, my neighbor
We'll
says
barbecue.
a ranch.
I'm reading about this.
You want to kill the boars?
Yeah. We got to shoot some boar.
I'd be down.
Yeah. We need to. They're pests. So you
That's
got
what they
to
say.
What you do is you get a farmer who says, I'm getting slaughtered by these hogs. They're eating all my corn and stuff. And so what they'll do is we get in the old bird, we get in the old chopper. We get ourselves a couple ARs, get some M4s,
Just
whatever
mow
it
them
is.
down?
Let's suppress those bad boys. And then we get and then we'll just get out on them skis,
Dude,
and just.
Dude, I met one guy who was like, man, I like to go out there with my dog. I do it with my knife, man. Slit their throat. Well, you have darkness, sir.
Yeah. The dogs hold the thing and you
And
come in.
Yeah. I don't want to do
That's
that.
a good way to get all bunched up.
I don't want to do that.
Nah. No, that's
I think I'd be okay doing it from the sky.
Sure.
Yeah.
You got to shoot.
I'm like Obama with the droning. It's all good, baby.
Well, as you're coming, apparently I've never done it, but as you're coming through, you got to shoot at their asses because you're moving with the helicopter. So you sweep them, then you'll hit them in the head.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Shik.
It'd be fun for us to do. Who set it up with Shane?
I can set that up, Shane and Tim, no problem.
Let's set it up, man.
Yeah, I got all the guns and all the helicopters.
I'm scared of helicopters, but whatever.
Yeah, but you'll see.
Yeah.
I had a real lesson on helicopter safety. Like I looked at the actual stats.
I know we keep going over this.
And if you fly a helicopter without doing all the power lines and rescue and all that, all dangerous because you're hovering.
Just flying?
If you're just flying, it is crazy safe. If you look at the stats, in fact, people live in those things. If it's just for transportation, it's as safe as anything, safer than a car statistically.
Is it true that the propellers, if you're gonna like lose power, it goes backwards?
You float. Yeah, you float. You float down, and a lot of times and also the other thing, when you land in a helicopter, you're going slow, so you kind of roll over. It's like a slow roll, and the propellers stop you from doing that.
Interesting.
Pretty wild.
It'd be fucking terrifying.
Yeah. It would be. There's some things that are very scary that way, like the back rotor it's at eye level. That's what it's like never walk in the back of a helicopter.
Oh yeah.
God, remember that one girl? Shit, she married my buddy, but she walked into a helicopter.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Fucked her face and lost her arm.
Yeah.
She's like doing a selfie or some shit.
Oh Jesus, I can't even talk about it. I don't know why I get all like oof.
Let's take a little break here, man.
Yeah,
Dude.
I want to talk about Brunt.
All I do in Texas wear boots, really, and Brunt.
This rain, you need weathered boots.
No, dude,
comfortable
they're the
boots.
most comfortable boots I've ever freaking put on. These Pauls I got here.
Look good too.
Oh, dude, they're great.
Work boots, all right? Comfort, but also a lot of times if they're very rugged and built for terrain, they're not that comfortable. These are very comfortable, but also can handle the protection and durability needed.
But also, those boots are kind of bulky and heavy, not these lightweight, waterproof.
Sneakers inside.
Slip, yeah, they do. Slip, oil resistant, heat resistant, electric hazard rated.
How crazy is that?
Dude, I freaking love mine.
Yep. Best selling Omen work boot, checks every single box. Okay?
Join over 500,000 other customers. You can finally have a durable work boot that are as comfortable as your sneakers. Dude, I'm telling you, I wear them all the time over my sneakers. Brent lets you try on boots on the job, and all their products have free shipping.
If you're in a muddy farm field or wherever you are, these things are unbelievable. They got the soft toe built for workers across a variety of trades.
Absolutely love mine. I actually wish I had another pair.
Yep.
And you don't have to sacrifice discomfort for boots anymore. These are the most comfortable boots that you will ever wear, man. They're fantastic.
You work too hard to be stuck in uncomfortable boots, all right? Just make your boots comfortable and durable, okay? They have built something better. Boots that are insanely comfortable and built for any job site. And I know that because you wear them when you're not working. I don't really work on a job site where I need boots. I wear them anywhere.
I wear them everywhere. Walk my dog in them.
You know what? Just head to bruntworkwear.com, BRUNT. Use the code FIGHTER, and you're good to go. And after you order, they'll ask you where you heard about Brunt. Do us a favor.
Tell them we
sent you. You will not be disappointed.
Brunt, they're the best.
What else went on? So 4th of July weekend, everybody.
4th of July, pal.
We had some crazy rain, terrible tragedy here in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
About an hour from us.
Yeah.
About an hour. Guadalupe.
Man, that river rose 27 feet or 20 feet, 27 feet.
27 feet in 40 minutes.
Like, I don't even know
It was
what
like
that means.
3 a.m., 3:30 a.m.
I've had one experience with a river where my friend, we were canoeing and we got caught in rapids and the canoe got bent around a rock. I never forgot that, seeing an aluminum on the Saco River.
Yeah, just the water
And
pushing
then
the metal.
you got in there and like my friend just got taken down the river. I was holding on to something, so was my buddy.
Yeah, but those are whitewater rafts,
I was a kid. I remember my buddy said, help, and I grabbed him and I kind of put him on the thing. And the story became Bryan saved his life.
Yeah.
Bryan saved Tommy's life. Now, Tom Tulin, is now, I believe, on death row. Yeah.
So you probably should let him go.
Yeah, he murdered a woman.
Okay.
And was also a thief. And he was a Wall Street guy and
Bad guy.
Bad guy at the end of the day. Bad guy.
So if you would have saved him, that lady would be alive.
First kid I ever punched in the face with all my might.
He was that bad of a guy.
I don't know, but it was the first kid I ever
Why'd you
punched. He
save him?
put gum in my hair, and I punched him as hard as I could in the face. And then they held me back, and I was so angry, and I said, I'm okay. And they let me go, and I punched him again. And then the counselors, I remember the counselor being impressed with me and I overheard him telling an older counselor, kid's fucking maniac, man. He like pretended he was okay, and we were holding him
back at him like
and he fucking
Tasmanian
blasted him. That, me and my anger, I was just like, we're going.
Yeah.
I saw red. But anyway, I was vindicated because he is currently on
And then you saved
death
him.
row.
I know, but you're not vindicated because the lady died because you saved him. You ever think
That
about
is
it like
true.
that?
The point of that story is I didn't save his life.
You're an accomplice to murder.
I didn't save his life. He was just panicking, and I think I grabbed him and kind of
That'd be saving him.
held him there.
Yeah,
but he would have
you're
been
an
fine,
accomplice to murder.
Yeah,
It's
but
whatever.
well, listen, I took it's like at the Comedy Store that one time where that giant guy tackled that guy who had been passing counterfeit bills.
Yeah.
And then I jumped on the guy to help him.
And they said you
and then he
saved
got
him.
off and he said, Bryan did a jiu-jitsu move, held the guy down. He was this giant black guy. I was like being on a raft. He was
Yeah.
like as big as you were. And his wrists were so thick, I couldn't put my hands. I was like,
Jesus
I can't
Christ.
hold this guy down. But he thought I was a cop.
Yeah, that Mystic thing's terrible, dude. What, 27 kids are missing?
27.
We don't want to kick this off on a fucking negative note, but
27
imagine
children
being
and
those
counselors.
parents this morning.
I can't.
Imagine being those parents on July 4th.
I can't. The fire chief, also, they found his truck, and his truck looked like it had been in a bombing because of all that debris, and it was buried. I think it was buried almost to its roof, but they haven't found the fire chief. He was out there trying to save lives, and he got
Must
taken
be tough to find them because they get stuck under all the debris, like logs and
I didn't
trees
know
and
that
shit.
about that. Yeah. So in North Carolina, they still haven't found a lot of bodies because I'm sorry to say this. I hope nobody's listening to this who has family, but maybe we'll move on. But it's pretty bad.
It's so negative, dude. It's so sad.
What were you going to say?
They get trapped. He's just saying it's.
You
drunk.
get
We
what
don't need to
happens
talk
is
about it.
you drown, right? You sink,
You get
and
caught.
the water sucks. You get caught in debris, and then it creates a swirl, and you just get buried under 4 feet of mud. They don't find you.
Yeah.
That's why they use dogs.
If you see the video of it like coming, it's like all brown and there's trees and cars and shit. It's like a tsunami.
Yeah, our buddy was in his larger helicopter helping rescue workers. He hovered basically at 50 feet for 16 hours over 2 days, exhausted. But I said, you see any bodies or anything? He goes, dude, it's like we're looking for a needle in a needle stack. You can't see anything in that rain and stuff.
A needle in a haystack.
They were just picking up and dropping off rescue workers, dropping them off on sandbars, picking them up from sandbars. I mean,
Shout out to those people.
shout out to those people.
Yeah.
Texas.
Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Texas
I
weather. It's different.
would assume the camp attendees goes down. Not a lot of people are going to send their kids to camp anymore.
Well, I think what they do is they will.
Put the precautions in.
Yes.
I don't know what you do. I don't have answers. Those parents.
It's a freak accident. It's that black swan event, right? It's like sometimes a black swan's born. It's just out of nowhere. And there's that. The one thing about life is there's always these unexpected things that happen.
Yeah, but they
COVID.
should have. I'd be so pissed if I was a parent. I'd be so pissed because Americans, we don't do shit. We don't take the necessary precautions till horrible tragedy happens.
Well, when
September
it hasn't
11th
happened in 50,
happens, and then now we have TSA security up the fucking
Right.
wazoo.
Well, when something doesn't happen over 50 years,
Doesn't mean it's not going to.
I know. Well, that's what people have to remember, right? That was like, did you listen to Rogan with that computer scientist?
No, I passed on that one.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, about the promise and dangers of AI?
Nah,
Dude, it's wild.
is it?
It is. It's almost the whole deal. I was like, what in the world? We don't have any Magic Mind Max. And
So
it's making me mad.
So they said, I reached out to them again. They said that they've been sold out forever, but they're giving us
This
the next
company's
shipment.
crushing
Yeah.
right now.
But they're going to give us the next shipment.
Yeah, sold out doesn't work for us, Magic Mind.
It is crushing.
We ain't your regular customers, bud. Let's send
know.
it out.
So good.
What does it do for you, by the way?
Magic Mind, like Max, keeps my energy at a like just perfect level all day. because it's a time-release caffeine, and then it's got ashwagandha and all kinds of different adaptogen mushrooms. I love it. Love it. Mellow. The sleep shot's where it's at, though. That shit's crazy.
They need to send some sleep shots, too, because I'll take those home.
Dude.
I was up at 3 a.m. watching this dude jump off a fucking 147-foot bridge.
Wow.
It made my asshole in bed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he set the world record, 147 feet.
And he landed in the water.
At SeaWorld.
And he landed in the water.
Oh, yeah.
May I see that, please?
147
What are you
feet?
talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know how high that is?
I know.
147
And the guy's
feet.
on top of there, and he's like, fix up, and you just see him take a breath, and they go, let go.
What's the highest you've ever fallen, jumped from? You're not a height guy.
No, when I was in college at spring break, we're in, what was that, Table Rock? I'd say 60-footer. I was terrified.
60 feet is so high. You don't realize how high it is.
No, not one dead bridge. Go, man sets record jumping off SeaWorld, Chin.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get too
Man
negative.
sets record.
One dead after pair jumps from bridge.
Yeah,
That's not the
Chin.
fuck I'm looking at.
First you skip his party.
I know. So man
won't
sets
be invited.
record jumping off a bridge in SeaWorld?
Yeah. Man sets record jumping off SeaWorld.
Off of SeaWorld.
No bridge. It was like a fucking giant pole. Just at SeaWorld.
Yeah. This dude? No, that's Travis Pastrana.
No, what the? No, keep going down. Oh, there it is.
Oh, no.
First 172 world record high dive.
Dude.
Look at him.
Dude.
This shit was on fucking ABC, baby.
No, this is old.
I know, but still.
I thought it was going to be new too. That's why I was like,
No, man, look at this. That's what's dope. Look at
Okay,
him.
let me see.
Look how high up he is. Who gives a fuck when it was? This is insane.
It's insane.
He's an under.
172 feet.
Look at him.
Dude.
Now watch this. He just goes, fuck it. He's thinking about it. Watch this. Whoosh. My asshole gets tight when they show him up there.
What a badass.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, look at this. He's looking.
The feet first.
And now,
He's in his undies, dude. This is the 80s, baby.
dude.
You're 7.6. Fuck off.
How about giving him everything?
You're insane if you don't think he fucking set the record.
That
Got
is
a
so
dick suck.
crazy. But did somebody else set a higher record?
What's the highest dive
world
ever
record
recorded?
high dive.
If that was in the 70s at 172, I guarantee somebody's jumping like 300
100%.
now. There's some crazy kid who's like, say less.
Yeah,
I'll
I know. You know.
Cannonball 500.
It's so true, right?
192. So not that crazy.
Can you see how high is the Golden Gate Bridge?
Well, no one's surviving that.
3 people have.
But that's and they're fucked up. These guys are jumping at
220?
me insane.
220 feet. Okay.
So that guy did 190. It's almost Golden Gate style.
Yeah, it is. It almost is, isn't it? But 220 might just be a little too high.
No, yeah, before you
Right?
blow out your asshole.
Yeah. You going a little too fast? Wow.
Yeah, that stuff stresses me.
Are you guys good swimmers?
I am.
I'm a good
You are?
swimmer, yeah.
Yeah. You might be a
Okay.
better swimmer than me.
Yeah, you saw me in the ocean.
Yeah, you're like a real seal.
Yeah.
I can swim, but you can.
Yeah, I love to swim.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Are you afraid of heights, shit?
I am.
I'm afraid of heights.
I think most people are.
I'm not comfortable in heights.
Even like when I drive, you know where Lake Arrowhead is? Like just driving in the mountains, you can see like the side of the.
Buddy, right here, when you pass over that bridge,
Yeah,
that's so high up.
freaks me out. Yeah.
Every time we go by, I look at T, I go, one false move where it's game over, bud.
And what
Game
about
over.
what about big like tall buildings and stuff
Hate
like
it all.
that?
Hate it all.
Yeah. Why is that? Why do I fear
your
that?
asshole doesn't tighten up in that helicopter?
No, not the helicopter.
You're high up, dude.
But it's never, the thrill never goes away though. Never goes away.
Ignorance might be bliss there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like,
You think
ooh,
you're safe.
It makes me nervous.
You're in a glass bubble.
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
It should, if you know what. Nothing.
But it's also so cool where you can
Yeah.
just land
It
and
seems
shit
super
anywhere.
cool.
Land in a parking lot, you know. Plus, it makes me feel like I'm better than everybody else.
Because you're in a helicopter?
Yeah, I'll be at your house in a couple minutes, Brendan. Flew over this thing, flew over right here,
Flew over this
went
whole area.
right on my way to your place. I was like, I'll be there.
Yeah, you texted me. I was like, I'm not home. I thought you were stopping by finally.
We'll come in and stop there and
Where are you going to land, though? I don't want those problems.
no, you don't want your neighbors getting
No,
mad.
man.
No, we'll just buzz you. Your kids will love it.
Oh, yeah, they'll freak out. If I say Brian's up there,
I'll love it.
and just point to you.
We'll wave to you. I did that to
Not a
Rogan.
chance Bosty goes on that thing.
Yeah, where? I mean, if you want to land somewhere, you have
Pick
to
a
have
field.
like, permits
Yeah,
or something.
pick a field.
Yeah. No, you don't really need permits. You can land, especially if it's public. You can land wherever.
What?
Park, right? Can you
Yeah.
land in a park? Field?
Well, got to be careful, but yes, there are places you can land. A lot of places. You know,
Well, definitely don't want to do that though.
if people are cool with it, like you can land in a parking lot. You know, so
Like on a street, even.
yeah, like we land.
like most
we land
Texans
all
would be
kinds of
cool with
places.
it.
If it's if somebody's private property or that's their store or whatever, we just land right in the back. It's great.
Crazy.
Find an Arby's. Land there.
Why not? Right?
I don't know if there is Arby's. Though.
Shik.
Have you guys had Whataburger?
I've had Pete Terry's.
I just passed by that yesterday. I was gonna like try
Pete Terry's like their version of
the burger,
In-N-Out.
right? Yeah.
Daddy ate at. Daddy had to get off the plane and go right to Leroy and Lewis.
Oh yeah, barbecue.
And you're gonna get mad at me, but I had, well, the whole hog.
brisket?
The whole hog. They had this cornbread sausage, cowboy sausage,
Ooh.
Bubba,
What's it called?
Cornbread
Bubba?
Cowboys.
and then they had this tri-tip that they dip in a gravy, and they
Like a
barbecue this.
brown gravy?
No, it's like a reddish gravy. It was everybody, like my buddy Nick, my other buddy Nick, my kid. They were all like, "What the
Too many
fuck
Nicks.
is this?" It was so good. It's so good. I need you to
This
go
is
there.
in Austin?
I think you're gonna lose your mind.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
Leroy and Lewis. It's a high end. It's a Michelin starred though. It's like it's
Oh,
like
no. Save that bougie shit, dude.
No, it's not
No,
bougie.
no.
It's not bougie.
No, you just said
will
it's a
lose your
Michelin.
mind, dude.
What's the
It's
price?
so good, huh?
What's the price?
It's not that cheap, but it's not that. Look at that hog
If it's a
fat
Michelin
cornbread. Hog fat
5-star.
cornbread, Bubba. It'll knock your dick into the dirt. Please, you got to trust me. I know food. You know I love my food.
Yeah, but you
Have I ever steered
brisket
you
and
wrong?
shit.
Have I ever steered you wrong in food? They got a crazy brisket, and they got a crazy flat iron.
How far is it from here?
I don't know. It's about 40 minutes, but from you, yeah, it's you know what it is when it's 12 minutes away from the airport. So whenever you go to the airport, you go there, and go at an off time.
Leroy and Lewis is 15 miles away.
So
Oh, it's not too bad.
no, I need you to try it. I just need you to. If I had time
35
today,
from
I'd
here.
make us go there.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah, whole hog, that pulled pork, that brisket, that tri-tip.
I just love barbecue.
It's just so heavy though. That's the only thing.
It's not though.
Nah,
not
if you're a
this.
little bitch, it is because you're eating all the heavy shit, Chin.
No, but
if you
remember,
just
like,
eat
they got-
rib, you don't put too much barbecue sauce on it. You just eat the ribs and brisket, dude.
And by the
Yeah,
way,
when you brought
it-
they
when you
make
brought
that
it-
cornbread there, and they have this strawberry butter.
It sounds super
Strawberry
unhealthy.
butter.
It's super unhealthy, dude.
It's not though.
It
You
is
feel
though.
Good.
No, the calories. There's no way.
I know probably, but does it
Strawberry
matter?
butter?
Does it matter?
No,
If
you,
you eat it
you
for
can eat
dessert.
healthy.
I'm telling you, man. That tri-tip is bring up that tri-tip. Just go there. I need you
from
to look
Leroy
at
and
this.
Lewis.
Pictures ain't gonna do it justice.
But like the way they dip it, he's got this tri-tip that's perfectly barbecued, right? Like that they smoke and all that. And then he goes, "You want this?" And he dips it in there, and I was like, "Fuck you."
Is that over here?
Yeah, it's just so good. I don't even know how to describe it. I think the meat they choose is really specific.
Is there a long wait? Is it one
There
of
was
those
a long
places?
wait. There
Yeah,
was a long
no,
wait.
I can't do it.
But
It
but if
sucks.
you go
I
at
hate
the
to do
off
it.
hours, you're okay.
But if you
They
go,
move. They move.
if
It
you go-
moves.
yeah,
It's the sausage.
I can't
that
be
killed
waiting
me.
an hour,
That
man.
cowboy sausage blew our fucking minds. We were like, "What the fuck is this with cornbread?"
you
What
guys
are
went on
talking-
what day?
We went yesterday. They're still talking about it. My friends are still. They
a
woke
Sunday?
up and they go, "That fucking bar. That
You went on
tri-tip."
a Sunday?
Yeah.
Was it busy?
No, because it was at like 4, and it was crazy.
Yeah, you just can't do when it's an hour, 45 minutes wait. I'm
No,
like,
no,
nah,
it's
man.
never happened.
I'll just go somewhere else.
No.
Might not be as good, but it
I'm
does
not
the
waiting.
job.
Even 20 minutes is my limit.
2025 I'll wait.
Yeah, that's
for,
a long
for a
time.
great barbecue, but an hour, fuck off. What do you got, Jen?
Have you guys had because Austin's supposed to be known for their breakfast tacos? Have you guys tried that yet?
I don't eat breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast tacos
you
are
eat
just
it like at nighttime.
I don't do that
breakfast
shit.
tacos are eggs in a corn tortilla.
Nah, I've
with
never had a good one.
Bacon.
Though. Nah,
and
if you do it right.
some salsa.
Nah, if you do it right.
No,
It's
But
like
apparently
saying
they're known
tri-tips
for
just.
it.
one of the best places for breakfast tacos is actually near the Four Seasons, right on Congress and Cesar Chavez, right there. I can't remember what it's called, but it's fucking delicious.
There's a ton of spots over here.
In LA, that you don't.
Maybe
No,
it's
man,
El
this is
Pastor.
awesome.
It might be called
Congress.
El Pastor,
El Pastor.
I think, but it's so good. I might be wrong about that.
Let's take a little break, B, because dude, sometimes this episode is brought to you by Vivazin.
Well, you want to wind down.
Dude, your body's still
you don't want
wired.
drugs.
Grabbing a drink.
Yeah.
It's not what you want to do to stay sharp, dude. Vivazin.
Yeah, they got a relax and unwind shot, plant-based. It's a way to decompress. They use kava, GABA, other calming herbs without alcohol, without heavy sedatives, without next-day grogginess, okay?
It just takes the edge off naturally, all right?
They've been around for 12 years,
Yep, you don't
over
have a big
600
drop.
million servings sold. All right, and every batch is independently lab tested for quality and consistency. So
Bro,
right
how
now-
about I give you guys, you can try a free 3-pack of Relax On Wine Shot. Just cover the shipping. That's it. Click on the link in the description. And all you have to do is cover shipping and experience the difference for yourself. Vivazin. We'll find good sushi spots, bud. Don't worry.
We just alienated
Barbecue.
all our listeners. Good sushi spots. Yes, I mean, the sushi wasn't
'Cause
fresh.
Brian went bad on it.
It was like Cassie Means, that woman who is, I guess, the Health and Human Services director, whatever. Now she was near nose and throat student
Specialist.
at Stanford and dropped out her last year or something. She's not a practicing doctor. She got her degree, but she's not a practicing doctor. And she was talking about how she eats. She has regenerative olive oil, not canola oil, regenerative olive oil from this farm. And you go to the website, and for a quart of it or less, I think it costs $48. It's like, hey, most Americans can't afford $48 for your fucking olive oil. That's why we use canola oil.
Why did you go to our website, man?
I did, and I saw it on social media. I was like, what are you doing? Like it's nutrition for rich white people for other rich white people. Shut up.
She looks weird.
Huh?
Have you had a good steak out here, Chid?
The only meat stuff that I had was the barbecue you gave us.
How
which
good was that?
Freaking awesome, yeah.
I think it might be Jim's Smokehouse. I think it's Jim's.
You said Jim's or Joe's, yeah.
It's Jim's.
Jim's
I think it's Jim's.
Barbecue Austin.
Yeah, it's a food truck.
You go to Joe's Smokehouse?
It's Jim's or Joe's?
You're terrible. Jim's. It's Jim's.
It's Jim's.
Yeah,
you're
it says
not-
Jim's Smokehouse. It has to be it, yeah.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah, that's them
Yep.
because they have the Jamaican colors.
And then truck.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite right now.
Really?
It's just heavy. That's the only problem. That's the
Yeah,
only
you keep
thing.
saying
That
that,
looks good.
and it's bothering me, Chin. You keep saying that.
But then I ate the like.
It's
what?
all you keep saying. It's heavy. It's heavy.
It's heavy. But then I ate the
Yeah, maybe because you downed it with 19 beers.
Hey, man.
So it's fucking heavy.
the onions and then the pickles kind of cut
There is
through the
that.
heaviness. So that was good. See you see the pickles here and the onions?
Yeah.
It actually
that looks
helps cut
actually
through
really
it.
good.
Oh, I could eat that every day. I feel fucking
might go there.
fantastic. We could go there after this.
Yeah, I'd go there. How far away?
5 minutes.
That's it? Is it a real 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Google that shit right now. Let me see if he's
Do it.
lying.
We should have got sausages too.
I bet
for
6
next time.
minutes.
It's probably about 15.
No.
No?
Do it. You go right over the bridge. It's on the left.
I'm going to be excited if that's the case.
Watch how close it is.
Here we go. Not showing people this. 7 minutes.
Oh, there you go, Bubba. There you go. Thank you.
Super
Wow.
close.
Might have to make a habit of that.
I've been 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard not to. Hard not
That's
to.
my spot. Apparently there's a good Wagyu beef or burger joint right next to it.
Saw you when I came in. You were, your truck got a little stained from a sticker you put on there.
Dude, I got
And you could
this.
think of nothing else. So you had a guy in here who's an expert at wraps and not giving it away. I heard him quote what it's going to cost to just put on a white ribbon,
He goes, I'll take care of you.
and I was like,
I was
"That's
like, oh, that's nice, man. I've been
$500.
a ton of.
$4.95."
I've worked with a
so
ton of
he
wraps.
did take $5 off.
I said it. He goes, I'll take care of you. I said, it'd be about 500. Oh wow, damn, 500. Well, 495.
Yeah.
Well,
But you can get
It's 500.
You can get a coffee
Fuck.
for the extra money you save.
Yeah, I put a American flag on my truck to drive the kiddos around the neighborhood. They all load up in the back, old school style. That thing's so fucking American, red and white. And so I put the American flag on, and even in my head, I'm like, that thing's on the white. That might cause a problem. I took it off this morning. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Stain the white.
Classic. Hollywood would do this to you. Like anytime somebody's selling you. I remember you'd have a business manager in Hollywood, right? And they would say to you, they'd go, so we're going to charge you 6%, all good, of your salary. And you'd be like, what? And then you'd like look at it and you'd be like, I'm paying, like, if you're making real money, you know, you could be paying
6%'s
a lot of money, you know, 60 grand, 100 grand, whatever it is, just to have accountants. And you call them and go, hey, this is expensive. And they would go like this. They go, yeah, but guess what? You're actually saving 50 grand. You're not spending it because we write that off.
Yeah.
It's a write-off. And they're like, but I'm still
Those
out.
were the guys we worked with.
Still out.
Those are the guys.
Well, everybody does that. Everybody's like, we're saving you money.
Not my guys now.
No.
We got hustle.
I got a great guy.
Yeah, I got a great guy.
And my guys were good back then. I thought they were great. I just, you know, at the end of the day, it's just, it is what it is.
They royally fucked me.
It is what
Yeah,
it is.
thieves.
I was telling Brendan I just bought a mattress. I don't know how much have you paid for your mattresses.
Let's know how much his mattress is.
I don't know. We buy, you don't spend too much because we'll get, my wife got some mattresses that weren't that expensive. Casper and those kind of mattresses. And what else? We
$1,000 for like a California
tops,
King.
Tops. Yeah.
You spent 3,000.
3,300.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is it one of those ones that move and shit?
No, but apparently there's like a cooling thing that happens there.
Yeah.
You know,
They
and it's
get
good for
you-
your back.
They get you with all that horse shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but if it's good for my back,
We
that's
got a
what I
mattress
care
from
about.
They're all
IKEA that's
good for your back.
unbelievable. We got an IKEA mattress that's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm starting to regret
Everybody
it right now.
sleeps in it, goes, that's the best sleep I've had because it's one of those memory foams.
I use those Casper ones with a memory foam. It's the best mattress
it's
I've
the
ever
best.
had.
It's the best.
It's $1,000, Chin, and it's good for your back. You got hustle, dude.
Tops.
I did get hustled,
$1,000.
You got fucked.
But I think that, mattresses, you can spend up to $10,000. There's the Rip Van Winkle. I can't remember, and it's like, it was some crazy amount of money. It was like, you know, but you can spend up to $10,000.
You do spend most of your life asleep, Chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
How much
yeah.
do you sleep?
especially-
I'll probably have it forever, huh?
You sleep a lot?
I try, but I wake up all the time.
I like how honest you are. You never bullshit me.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You wake up, you don't sleep well.
You go to bed at what time?
I try to go by 10,
And you're up at
so I'll wake up like every 2 or 3 hours
To pee?
to pee, or I'll just wake up.
Yeah. Do you
And I'll
have sleep
move
apnea?
around. I must.
yeah. Look at his nose.
Yeah, we're gonna need to.
If anything, I should be able to breathe better.
Do you think you'll take your health seriously, or are you gonna die?
I'm gonna take my health
You
serious.
start doing something.
I
Chin.
want to go to Ways to Well. Hook me up, man.
No.
No, that ain't the answer.
It's
That's a
not
Band-Aid.
ways to well. We're talking about
They can't help your blood pressure and all
practicing
that
some
shit.
self-restriction,
Just the alcohol, right?
Ways to Well, when they found how much
exercise,
you drink, they're gonna be like, "Get
alcohol.
out."
No, I'll quit. If they take me in, I'll quit.
Ways to Well, I'm telling you, for them to jump, they're gonna be like, get out.
You can't. It's like my friend said, "How do you have so much energy?" I was like, "Well, for one, I don't smoke. Are you willing to quit smoking?" He goes, "No." I was like, "Well,
There
then
you go.
Yeah, I don't smoke though.
can't help you."
She doesn't smoke. On the weekends.
Yeah.
You wake up at what time, Chid?
Usually 7. Like that's probably
10 to 7's quality.
I try to sleep at 10. Is what I'm
One
saying.
of those nicotine.
Okay.
Look at you guys. See, you're doing nicotine.
Well, that's good for you. In moderation.
Okay.
I'm into it.
Well,
Nicotine.
they said wine's good for you in moderation too, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think all of it is.
It'd be better if
Suspect.
you didn't do it, though.
Of course, not doing no alcohol would be great.
You'll get there.
Yeah, man.
What else you got, Jen?
Current events. There's not a bunch of cool stuff happening right
Is our
now.
energy low? We're okay.
No, man. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, we're
hanging
just
out.
chilling, baby.
Well, we talked about this on Schaub Show,
So
but
did
I
you hear
wanted to
about what
see
he was
this.
arrested for? You were sending me this.
Yeah. I said to you and Rose.
So this is
Cartel
Julio
members were
César Chávez Jr.
He they'd hang somebody up and he would use them as a punching bag.
Yeah. I feel like there's
Yeah.
better methods to torture people.
And I wonder if this is true, but it probably is.
Probably is.
Really?
So they're saying Julio César Chávez Jr. is connected to the Sinaloa cartel, which is like
Yeah, they shouldn't just randomly pick his ass.
yeah. And this is an arrest video.
This feels like it was a request by Mexico. That's what it feels like. No?
No.
well, he's getting deported, so it
Yeah.
could be.
I think he's looking at time. I think he.
No, cartel has their hand in the Mexican government. He's going to get out there and be fine.
You think so?
Yeah, we just don't want him here with his ties to the cartel. We can't have it.
That's very surprising, isn't it? Such a
This is
high-profile guy.
It doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, because he is such a high-profile guy. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would...
Man, yeah, I feel like there's a better way to torture
I feel like
people
there's more to the story.
than having him go 10 rounds on somebody.
Yeah, there's more to the
He's
story.
not like a knockout artist, you know? It could be way worse guys.
Well, I just don't know what. Yeah.
Oh, no, here comes a
I don't
10-round
believe
decision.
I don't believe they use him to.
They might have done it once.
Yeah, like you know.
And then they were probably like, all right, it's not working great. The guy's not even crying.
I don't buy it.
There's something up, yeah. for
Something's
sure.
fishy here.
It's weird, huh? Let's take a break, because all right, folks, this is insane. For the first time ever, we got 2 full-blown all-women's boxing mega event going down in New York City. 2 title fights same night. Let's go. If you're like me and love the action, I just like boxing. Man, women, sign me up. DraftKings Sportsbook is where it's at. We're talking Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. 3, the trilogy fight. Absolute legend. Katie's putting her super lightweight belt on the line. You know Serrano's bringing the heat, but don't sleep on the co-main event. All right, Alicia the Bomb Baumgardner.
Yep.
Explosive Powers taking the undefeated WBA interim champ Jennifer Miranda.
gonna be a hell of a fight, by the way.
That one's gonna be fun. If you've never bet with DraftKings, it's super simple. Just pick who you think's gonna win. It's that easy. Check this out. If you're new to DraftKings, throw down $5 and boom, you get 150 in bonus bets instantly. That's wild.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use promo code FIGHTER. That's code FIGHTER for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Have you guys seen Kathy Griffin lately?
she looks atrocious.
Let me guess. Is she doing great?
Without makeup,
this
she looks
is just pictures.
If they did it, if they just did it with that, you'd be like, holy shit, that's terrifying.
I don't want to be mean either, but
She had cancer.
This does look kind of wild.
Is that a wig or is her forehead like that?
I know Kathy a little bit. You know, I knew her back in the day.
She used to be so funny.
Yeah, and she just kind of went a little crazy, like a lot of Hollywood people, or just a lot of people.
Yeah, she got obsessed with like the anti-Trump shit, and then her hair went. You know what?
She got canceled. She got cancer.
Because she did a decapitated.
She did it again.
She didn't work again.
She just did it again.
Again?
Too. She did it again. Yeah, with multiple heads this time. Her hair went. You know what? Let's just fall back. It doesn't help it's that red either. You know.
Yeah, she might have lost a lot of it, and then it grew back weird because I think she did chemo and stuff. So
Oh, that sucks, man.
she's older. How old is Kathy? Kathy must be 65.
She's been in the business forever.
I worked with her. 64.
You're right on almost exactly 64.
I worked with her on Mad TV and when she got kicked off. She didn't get to do this because
Why'd she get kicked
because
off?
she badmouthed the show, and she was just being silly.
She's a wild card.
And she was just being silly. And but our castmates worked with her with the Groundlings, and they were good friends with her. And they were like, "How would you do that, Kathy? How could you say that?" And then she got asked to go home, and I thought it was overkill. I didn't think she deserved it. Then I did Suddenly Susan with her, but Kathy was always funny and always pretty cool. She's just a comic. She's just a mess, like all of us in one way or another. Just misfit energy that she probably hasn't gotten over. I'm sorry to say this too, but I don't think she has any love in her life. I don't think she has any kids. I think you go a little crazy, right? I mean,
And you can't trust a redhead. That's well documented.
well, that's well
You can never
well
trust a
documented.
redhead.
It's well
They
documented.
shouldn't be allowed to vote. Yes, me.
Yeah, she's Irish, right? I would imagine.
Nah, she's American.
No, I mean, but she's of Irish ancestry.
Descent.
Let's see. Irish
American.
Irish American.
Yeah. Yeah.
She used to be kind of pretty. Right? If you're into redheads.
We were all pretty at one point.
Nah, that's not true.
Is that her?
I will say it's true that you see some people and you're like, you see some kids and you're like, it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Is that her?
She
in
was
Jack
young.
Black?
She was cute. Let me see.
That's
her
what I'm
there.
saying. That's her in Jack Black.
Yeah, right here. She looks pretty good. Body.
A little too much for you, huh?
Yeah. I start getting heartburn.
Dizzy?
I'm like, I don't like the way it tastes. There she is. She's a neurotic.
She's also 60 fucking
Funny though. She's funny. She's
Yeah, she was funny.
good performer. Great improv. Back in the day.
I'm just gonna play this clip.
I have
This is
major
What
announcement.
is it?
Yep.
I will come out of retirement to fight Merab Dvalishvili. I've been hearing a lot of talk lately. People are saying Merab is the next me and that he's unbeatable. I respect Merab. He's very strong fighter, very tough. But I don't agree with this talk. There is only one Khabib, only one. And I think maybe people forget who I am.
So, I mean,
I'm gonna have a sip of this.
I was gonna just show Bryan.
I'm gonna get sick.
What do you think of Khabib saying that?
I think it's AI.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, this
Our
is
friend
actually,
Kevin Bay sent me that. He's like, dude, how about Khabib? I went, and I go, buddy,
Isn't that amazing though?
that's
AI?
it's getting so good.
it's getting better, but you can still tell.
Well, I
text our buddy
he just
Kevin
wouldn't
Bay-
say that.
Well,
He's also much bigger than Merab. I mean, you know.
well, none of that shit.
Yeah.
He sent that to me. I go, buddy, please tell me you know this is AI. He goes, fuck. I just pulled a Bryan Callen. I go, yep, don't ever send me AI again.
I love Kevin Bay.
Yeah, he's the best.
I love that guy. I miss Kevin. Kevin's just great. Yeah, that's not what Khabib. Khabib would never speak that way.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk like that for sure.
And Merab wants none of Khabib. I mean, that's a different weight class, different ecosystem. I was talking to Jorge Masvidal, who I just love, and you know he's such a badass. And we were talking about you. We were talking about you and your beef with some smaller fighters, and, you know, and you know, and our boy Jorge is not afraid of anybody and everything
No,
else.
he's a
But the
monster.
way he talked about you, he was like, yeah, you don't. That's a different ecosystem. He said, and he goes, you know, like I'll fight anybody, but that's a different ecosystem. When you got a 260-pound motherfucker who's
244.
a black belt in jiu-jitsu,
244.
and yeah, but it's just a different ecosystem.
Yeah.
It's a whole.
Jorge's
different
the
level.
best.
He's the best. But Evie, I love that when you talk to a guy who's really put himself out there and is a true fighter.
Those guys
Fought
know.
all comers.
Those guys know.
motherfuckers know. Everybody knows.
wanna listen
There's a
to
weight
those
classes
guys.
for a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, I saw some clip on me and Mike Tyson just having a disagreement. And I think somehow it was like, does Brendan Schaub really think he can beat up Mike Tyson?
Well, I'll answer it. Want me to answer it?
It's like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, man. I'm trying to be cool. But if you know anything about fighting,
Mike Tyson would know that.
he knows
Now,
that.
if you put on gloves in his prime, obviously you're going to sleep.
No, I'm talking right now.
But
If he walked in
fighting-
here,
if it's fighting,
it wouldn't last over a minute.
well, you'd grab his legs and then it'd be a
Yeah,
situation.
it's so stupid.
It's no disrespect to the great.
No,
Mike
but I think
Tyson.
as people grew up on him and like, oh, he was the scariest man in the world. Yes, when he was 19, that guy was a monster. Still not top 5, but he was a monster. But when it comes to actual like fighting, we just have a different set of skills.
Correct.
It's no disrespect. It's stupid.
No, and that's fine.
No, I bow down to that guy.
Of course. But I mean, don't get it twisted. I remember you, and you were with Matt Mitrione, and you were getting a little bit dissed by a very good jiu-jitsu artist. And you were like being cool, and finally you said, hey, bro.
Was it in person?
Yeah. You said, hey, bro, I'm not a jiu-jitsu guy. We're fighters. It's a little bit different. You're being a little disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey, it's all good. You're just being a little disrespectful right now because you're not punking
I
me.
remember when me and DC were hosting that Super Bowl show with Mike Tyson and that Brandon Marshall, who's a great receiver for the Broncos, it was like kept fucking with Tyson, and DC was like, buddy, you're poking the wrong bear and you can't fight.
No,
I know you think you can fight.
You'll
He's
get
like, me
sleep
and Brendan
quick.
would be fine, but you're gonna get fucked up, dude.
100%.
Like Mike Tyson's, and he kept like poking the bear, like making fun of him in his shoes.
Really?
And you could tell Mike Tyson was like, "Fuck this, dude. We want to break." He's like, "What? Who the fuck is that?"
Brandon Marshall,
yeah,
the big guy, handsome guy.
Huge, yeah, great
stud.
receiver, yeah, stud, good podcaster too.
Yes.
But DC told him like, "Hey, bud, you don't have mine and Brendan's skill set, man. You're gonna get fucked up. You keep poking that.
You don't
bear."
speak this language.
No, bud.
Yeah, that guy. I like him.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall's awesome.
Great.
He's a great receiver.
And a crazy athlete, but
freak.
Please understand.
Freak.
Yeah, he's a stud. How tall? He's like 235 too, right? I mean,
big.
Yeah.
But none of that matters.
No.
You can't fight.
6'5".
230.
Jesus.
Yeah. Freak.
Handsome as all get out. Yeah, but no, don't get it twisted. It ain't happening.
No, DC was like, man, you better quit messing with him. Like, we ain't gonna help you, dude.
No. So now I'm like, it's funny how I look at 6'5", 230, and I look at him and I look at symmetry and I go, I'll never be happy. I'll never be happy. There was a Samoan rugby player who people say, they go, he's a complete badass. And this guy goes, which one of your brothers, can you beat up all your brothers? And he went, he goes, I've tried. And he goes, who's the toughest among you? Because he's just giant. He goes, Henry. And they go, Henry, and they show Henry. And
little brother?
It's like, yeah, it's the old joke with Samoans. They're like, you think I'm big, you should see my brother.
Yeah.
And then there was the
You think
one
I'm big?
brother,
You should see my mom.
it was the brother who was bigger than everybody, and including all the Samoans. He was
tougher.
like, yeah, and he lifted weights and he had no fat on him and he plays rugby.
Yeah.
And they were showing highlights of what that guy does to people, and it was like, oh no.
Well, dude, you'll love this. There was all these kids at the tryout, this huge tryout. Coach goes, parents, come over. I want to set expectations. There's so many people there, so it's like 100 parents. He goes, gather around. Everyone getting tight. And he's going through this whole spiel. He ends it with this. He goes, now, I can only do so much. If your kid wants to play good ball, you're in the right place. If he makes a team, this is where you want to be. He goes, but I'm going to be honest. Some of y'all dads are 5'5", and then some of y'all are 6'5", and I can work with 6'5". And 6'5" usually goes places. The 5'5", it's going to be tough. There's nothing I can do about that. Am I clear? I was like,
Wow.
oh, fuck.
Wow. It's like, well,
Some of y'all 5'5".
This bus,
and there's
this bus
nothing I can
gets
do.
off here.
Yeah.
We're going to do hip hop dance. It's all good. And hip hop dancing is great.
Yeah, sure.
I told my son, I said, you're 13. If you want to get girls and you want to be the man, learn how to dance really fucking well and get your black belt in jiu-jitsu.
God. Jesus Christ.
I wish I'd done that.
I don't.
I'm going to start taking hip hop. I want to be
Fuck
60
no.
and just pop. How embarrassing that would be.
Some of y'all 5'5". Some of y'all 6'5", and I can work with that.
Damn. Let's take a little break because this podcast is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You choose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. So give it a try after this episode at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations. Prices will vary based on how you buy.
This summer, Pluto TV is exploding with thousands of free movies. Summer of Cinema is here. Feel the explosive action all summer long with movies like Gladiator, Mission Impossible, Beverly Hills Cop, Good Burger, and Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Bring the action with you and stream for free from all your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
So at Williams, he got fired, but there was a football coach that my nephew was on the football team, and he would come out and he was the worst coach in the world. They'd be like, "Yeah, let's go," and he'd come in and he goes, "Not gonna lie, I saw them. They big, and they fast. They big, they fast. And if we play them the way we practice, we ain't winning this bitch." And the whole room would be like, they'd all be like, "Oh, fuck."
But let's go and give it a good old try.
They had to fire. He was great, though. He was great. Like, he was the kind of guy, they'd be sitting there and he'd go, "Now, listen all. My wife's in the stands right now. So on a count of 3, I want you all to turn and say, 'Hi, Miss Johnson,'" whatever. So go 1, 2, 3.
Hi,
They
Miss
go, "Hi,
Johnson."
Miss Johnson." She go, "Hi." And he goes, "Now you boys got me lucky tonight. I appreciate that." They loved the shit out of him so much.
He just wasn't a good
But he
coach?
just didn't. He was just not.
Sounds like he needs to be the mascot.
He was too much of a realist, and he was great. But I think he played D1 ball, and he was like here at Williams with a bunch of white kids.
They big,
Like,
they fast.
These kids are all
fucked.
academics. They big, they fast. We ain't beating them if we play them the way we practice. All right, now go on out there and try. They're all like,
Just go out and get fucked
but
up.
they fucking loved him. They loved
Dude,
him. My nephew
I
loved
love
the
that
guy.
one meme said in high school they come out to I go hard for my city and then lose 50-3. Nothing like being a high school football player coming out to I go hard for my city.
I love that
losing
shit.
50-3.
I love that shit where God doesn't care about you
No,
right
no,
now.
no.
You're not gonna, you're not gonna do this.
Sports is like what?
And sports
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit.
Oh, you need this? Nah.
I got myself psyched to do 200 pounds. I was benching. I was like, let's go work from here. That's it. I was like, oh no, here you go. No, my shoulders. No, I
200 is
can't.
200, bud.
Working the straight bar right now. Working the straight
good,
bar.
pal.
It's gonna be exciting.
What else you got, Jen?
This one's for Bryan.
They big.
They big. I ain't gonna lie. They big.
It's gonna be tough.
They fast.
So this is a Tesla on auto drive mode, and then the guy had to actually intervene because it was someone.
Well,
gonna hit
Lex
him.
Friedman says keep your hands on the wheel. Don't like start.
Well, don't you have to or no? Does it detect if your hands aren't on there?
Yeah. And,
It says
and it tracks your eyes. It tracks your eyes.
After a certain amount of time, though, right? You
Yeah,
can do it for a while.
that's pretty
though.
quick.
Well, that person was merging over. Oh, that's not Tesla's fucking fault. That's the dumbass drivers. You know, I hate Tesla, but what?
Good thinking, brother.
You don't
good
want the
thinking.
car to overreact and go into the fucking wall.
That is the problem with that self-driving. It goes a little fast and it doesn't care.
Well, yeah, that driver didn't even look and comes right over into your lane. What are you going to do?
I like the Dallas. He's like, relax.
Yeah, I mean, Tesla's supposed to move for you, right?
But what are you going to do? It can't predict the fucking
It probably
future.
would
It's
have
coming-
swerved
that car was
before
going
he
like
did.
this.
Yeah, it probably would have swerved before he did, actually.
Yeesh, I doubt it.
but-
It didn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's Jay Schaub's B-Day today.
It is?
Yep.
Happy birthday, Jay.
I love Jay Schaub. I miss your brother.
He's the best.
He'll come out here.
I love
He's coming
your
out in
brother.
July.
He is? I always feel like the world is a good place with your brother. Just mellow as
He's
shit.
just-
nothing. It could be the zombie apocalypse. And
Yep.
it'd be like, hey.
He's just smiling. He always smiles, no matter what.
Yeah, until he's not smiling. And then
Yeah,
you better be careful.
That's
That's
why.
why me and him need to trade dogs because I want a dog who's independent and big, and he wants a dog that's super like in your grill all the time. My dogs are constantly in my fucking grill. I can't shake this fucking golden doodle.
He loves you.
And his is like independent and big. I want a big dog. And he's like, I love this dog. I'm like, let's trade, bro.
Well, Catherwood has that fucking, those Anatolian Shepherds. And those dogs they don't come in your house. They stay outside. And they are
Anatolian
there to
Shepherd?
protect all your flocks. And they're an outdoor dog. And they're independent.
And we
that's
let
where-
Donnie out on the front lawn, and if he sees people walking by, he'll just sprint towards them, which you can't have.
No.
He's harmless, though. He'll bark and does nothing.
Rottweilers, German Shepherds, if you get the right one, nothing better. But they're serious dogs.
That one's cool, but they shed. We don't get down shedding where
that's
I'm
the
at.
problem.
But if
keep
you
them
get a
outside.
regular golden doodle, some of them, like I saw one at the groomer the other day, 95 pounds. They're fucking big.
big boys.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
Those groomers, they got to squeeze their asshole.
They have to empty
They have
their
to drain
anal
the
glands.
gland.
You ever smell those glands? It's a disaster.
It's poo, baby.
Yeah. My son, he's 3. He poos, on his own. He missed the toilet. It was great. I'm like, there you go. He's like, I pooed on the floor.
Imagine being that groomer, man. Multiple dogs just squeezing their anuses.
Well, sometimes you got a dog that wants to bite the fuck out of you too, and you got to be like, all right, take it easy. Vets. I had an old vet, and I had a badass pit bull, and he had to check my dog's had a thorn in his paw, and he goes, just hold him, just hold his face. And I was like, dude, if this dog bites you, you're done. He
You're
goes, yeah, just
fucked.
hold him, just hold him. That's
No, they don't give a fuck. They usually put the mask on those dogs that bite, so they don't have to
you
worry
got
about
it.
it.
You got to do that.
What else
You
you
don't
got,
realize
Chad?
what a dog will do. Bite the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I always feel weird dropping the dog off at the groomer. Like, enjoy squeezing that asshole. I'll pick him up in an hour from now. They keep cutting his hair. He looks like a fucking poodle. Drives me nuts.
Yep.
So this just irritated me. This guy would not leave his boat when it was on. There's no way he's going to take out this fire. But
Titanic style. He's a good captain.
Jump! Hurry up! We're putting our lives in danger. Get off now! Come on, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, because it'll blow up.
Come on! Come on!
I mean, it's already done.
No! You're gonna be left here.
So this guy's trying to save him, but
Yeah. Your first warning should have been he has Crocs on.
We're coming to help you. Come on, let's go! Get on. All right, bye. I understand. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
They don't want it to
Oh, that
blow
boat's
up.
like done.
Yeah,
don't
you
want
can
it to
tell
blow
already. It's already gone. Like,
Why don't they spray water on it?
Get on the dinghy. Jump down. Come on.
The guys rescue him a little too excited.
Brother, let that fucking ship go.
look at that. It's like, so he has an extinguisher, but still, it's gone.
Propane. Get away from the boat. Step back. You see the black smoke. He doesn't have to go.
That's propane.
Does it blow up?
No,
It can blow up. It
But
can
yeah,
blow
it
up,
could.
and then
No,
you're
of course
in
it can.
deep shit. The whole thing will get engulfed in flames, and you're fucked.
but eventually he did jump off the boat. Realize, look at this. It's
Well, he's trying to fucking save his
It
boat.
might be all he has, though, you know? So he's like, fuck that.
I hear you, but you can tell when it's gone. It's gone.
That's a bummer.
Alrighty. I think that's pretty much. Oh wait, this is okay. This is just a nice shot of Jennifer Lopez in Spain.
Well, she's basically my age, and she couldn't look better. A little younger, but she is well-preserved woman.
Yeah, she's
That is impressive as shit. She's just got genetics for days.
Yeah, in her 50s.
What a fucking beautiful narcissist.
Yeah, apparently a nightmare to date, huh?
You think?
I'd put up with it, though, for that.
For a little bit, and then you'd be like, all right.
Yeah, about after.
Man, I can't believe that guy died of cancer. That guy right there, Fantastic Four actor, Julian McMahon. Remember him from Nip Tuck?
Yeah, and if Nip Tuck is
His
lying
dad was the
about
Prime Minister of Australia.
him. Damn, really?
Yeah. I remember looking at he's a 6'4", really handsome, great actor, and he died of cancer, man. He had cancer. I don't know what kind of cancer. See if you can see. But you can see how sick he
Oh,
is.
that's him. Holy
Yeah, from
shit!
Yeah,
Nip Tuck.
dude. Great actor, handsome as
Whoa.
fuck. And then he just,
Nip Tuck was great.
yeah, just got cancer. I bet it was colon or something.
Did you ever work with him?
I never did. I have friends who did. He's such a good actor. Just one of those guys who's just highly intelligent.
Go
just
up, chin.
knew how to do it.
Up,
Yeah. To say,
It was a private battle. I'm sure
not
his wife doesn't
publicly
want to say.
disclosed.
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't, people don't want to talk about that. But it's just,
That's a bummer, man.
yeah, it is.
Oh my god. Yeah, you guys have experienced people that have died from cancer. right?
Recently.
Yeah, it's fucking horrific.
recently.
It is
Yeah, Brian
horrific.
came in here the other day. I was like, oh, you remember that blah, blah, blah? He died.
May as well say it. It's my friend Fabrizio,
Yeah, it's terrible.
owner of Via
The
Veneto.
restaurant we used to always chill at.
Fucking one of my favorite,
Best
one
food
of my
in the world.
favorite people, one of my best friends in the world.
Yeah.
Knew him for 20 years. Had, I don't know, 1,000 dinners with him.
Yeah.
And then just I find out on my way to Vegas,
Nicest guy ever.
out of nowhere. I texted him a week before. I was like, I'm worried about you. I haven't heard from you.
And he didn't want anybody to know.
I watched his kids grow up. My kids played with his kids.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Fucking,
You, me, and Frank would have dinner over there.
Yeah. Frank Grillo took it hard, man.
He would get out
Still is.
he would get out the fucking truffle, black truffle for us all the
best,
time.
The best. Fabrizio was the best. I fucking miss him so much.
It's terrible.
I saw Grillo. He came to my show at Bryan.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's awesome. Still looking
shredded?
great. Shredded.
best.
Nobody more
Still
disciplined.
printing money?
Fuck yeah.
He's the best.
The best. Hilarious. Awesome.
I love Grillo.
The greatest.
Is that a chin?
That's it.
Guess
That's
what?
it?
Yeah.
We did it again, huh, bud?
We did again, dude. We kind of ended on a sad note, but we did it.
It's okay. That's all right. We did our thing, man.
We freaking did it, pal.
It was I apologize for it being a little bit of a was it a downer podcast?
No, we talked about cancer and the kids dying in the river.
Listen, the good news, guys, is if you want to see me and a lot of great comics in Austin try to be actors this Wednesday at the Sunset Strip.
Red
Brian
Band, how's Red Band doing?
He's great.
Haven't
He'll
seen
be
him in
there.
forever.
He'll be there. I'm going to try to get him on the panel. It's going to be fun. We got some great panelists. We got some great comics, and they're going to be trying to.
Where the
become
fuck is
actors.
Alfreda?
So that's basically Atlanta. I'm going to be at Helium Comedy Club in Atlanta.
Oh, gotcha.
Alpharetta, Georgia, and that's July 20. I think it's 25 and 6.
25, 27.
Yeah, 25 to 27. Charleston, South Carolina, August 1 and 2. Yes. Then San Diego, California at Mic Drop, August 22 and 23. We're going to change the world here. Charlotte, North Carolina, September 19 and 20.
Okay, those other
Let's
ones are a long
go.
ways
Let's
out.
go, kids. A little long ways out.
right, kids.
BrianCallen.com for tickets.
All right, kids, this is the Fighter and the Kid. We're out.
Let's take a little break. I want to talk to you about Joy Mode Sexual Performance Booster.
Who doesn't need an all-natural boost with your wiener?
Ran into Shane on Abbott Kinney, and we were talking about this. This is an all-natural supplement designated and designed to enhance blood flow, giving you firmer, more reliable dongs, okay, boners. Joy Mode isn't just about better sex. Daily use supports healthier blood vessels, boosts heart health, and enhances your athletic performance, and it's expertly formulated and backed by science.
Also, you don't have to have all the weird side effects they get from the prescription drugs or those freaking gas station pills. Dude, you just simply mix a pack with water, feel effects within 45 minutes. That wiener's going to be popping, dude. Anywhere, anytime, never miss a boner.
It's proven to enhance erections by 50%, quality erection by 50%
Ooh-wee,
in just 60 days.
50%. What
Give
are we
it a
going
shot.
to do?
That's it.
If you're looking to take your game to the next level, visit tryjoymode.com. Use code FIGHTER at checkout for 20% off single purchases, 30% off subscription orders. That's TRYJOY mode.com. Use the code FIGHTER for 20% off single purchases, 30% off subscription orders. You're welcome. That's a 50% harder boner.